There she is. Oi, oi. Oh, we're at Farmhouse campsite in West Sussex. And we're out, and we ain't going home for about 4 months. Happy flipping days. It's a bit windy. Them clouds over there look a bit ominous. You can see the wind, look, the old trees are going around. It's about 30 odd mile/an-hour winds tonight, apparently. But we're out, and that's it. We ain't going back. Let's take my specs off there on my face. Oh, there we go. Lovely campsite this. It's a great big field. Let's lock the girl. It's basically a great big field. It's as dry as a bone here. Really solid. And we are in the beautiful setting of the South Downs. I don't know if you can see over there. I'll take you for a walk anyway. We're just going to go down the shops. And apparently there's a pub there. Gonna go and have a look at the pub. But it's a really nice campsite this. You come in, I think the guy's name's Alex. Meets you at the gate. Really nice bloke, really friendly. And you are met by a flock of bantam chickens. I love bantam chickens. They're flipping lovely. And an absolutely beautiful creature. I'll take you over and show him now. But it's lovely, it's quite warm today, it's not cold. You come in like down a road with all houses either side. It's an actual working farm. As you can see over there, there's the farmyard buildings. I think they do like caravan storage and stuff here as well. But it's a great big field. And you're right in the South Downs. And you can go out the gate there in front of Sammy where that blue VW transport or whatever it is there, and there's a sign that says no entry, public, private property. Ignore that, the guy said, and walk down there, and it takes you onto all the footpaths that take you all the way round into these woods and that. Wicked. I can't wait. I'm going to show you this guy. Take him. Show you this fella here. Oh, there's a goose as well. This old boy here. You can hear the goose, look. You wait till you see him. Hello, mate. Look at him. He's a business, isn't he? Look at that. Horns on him. Horns on a goat. And a cow and a sheep. Antlers on a deer. Look at him. He's lovely, isn't he? He looks like an Icelandic goat. He's flipping beautiful, and there's the old goose there, look. Hello, mate. I've got nothing for you. Perhaps I'll get you something, eh? Perhaps I'll find you something. It must have something in here somewhere. He wants a scratch. Look at him. He's a business, isn't he? But they usually have him out here posted out so he can have a little mooch round. And he got the geese there. Geese, chickens, and a goat. Flipping lovely. I haven't even been round here yet, so I'm going to take you round here. I hope the wind isn't too bad. Oh God, the goose. So, take your abandoned camping gear home with you. So many people dump their old chairs and rubbish, old awnings that have busted up and that. You can't leave them here. They have to take them to a tip. This is just a bin, you know. So, there's your rubbish bins, your glass, your plastic and your tins. Water there, fresh drinking water. Let's have a look around here. This is the chemical toilet emptying point. Looks good, decent size hose. Don't flush wet wipes down there. And when you empty your Thetford toilet, take the little flap off that goes over the hole that you do your doings down. Take that flap off, and the round thing that goes over the pipe that you pour everything out, take them off first and put them on the floor. The amount of people that drop those down there, and it screws up the system, blocks it all up, and you have to get them out. So, no wet wipes. Bit of a pot wash. As I say, it's like a farmy place, this. And they've got toilets and showers here. Showers. And 3 traps. And a couple of sinks. Showers look all right. Clean enough. And there's the ladies there. I'm not going in there though, but there's your pot wash. Right, and half-winded, look at that. Woo! So yeah, let's extend my pole. There we go. And there's a bowl there. Ooh, burger, kebabs, tandoori. Oh, do delivery. As I say, we're in Sussex. We've come here because we're going to go down the road in a couple of days' time, and Gladys is going to get fitted out with a pure sine wave inverter and new batteries. So we are completely off grid. Look at him. He's a business, I love him. I used to have a couple of pygmy goats. And me and the kids used to put, like, you know, like a greyhound collar on them, the wide collars like Raven's got on. We used to stick them on it and walk them both around the village that I lived in, or live in still. That was pretty cool. Oh, here's the chickens, look at these, look. Hello. Hello. They're the business, aren't they? I love bantams. They look like you just want to pick them up and give them a cuddle, don't they? Look at him, he's beautiful. Hello. Happy flipping days, I'm on a farm. But there's loads of woodland walks around here, loads of countryside walks. As I said, it's just a big field basically. What are you pointing at? Oh yeah, they've got cats here. I see one drinking out of a bucket earlier on, like a marmalade ginger cat. But there we go. Big old field. Very well drained soil here. We parked up in that spot over there, up against the hedgerow, because it's windy, and that's blocking all the wind out, that hedgerow. Alec said that if you park over there, that blocks the wind out, but if you want sun all day, that's the place to go there. This side, but it's very well drained. There's no mud here. I was a bit concerned because it's on the way here. We stopped in a farm shop round the corner, and it absolutely trolleyed it down. It was like stair rods. It's quite warm now, even though it's windy. We're going to take you down. There's a shop down here that we haven't been to because we've just got here and set up. Happy days. We're going to take down there, and obviously, apparently, there's a pub down there. We might have to go and show you that. Should we show you that? Do you fancy that? But there we go. And the porter cabin now, oh sorry, the static caravan, they call them lodges now because it sounds posher. But the static caravan now is the reception. And there's your dog walk. So, it says, private road, no footpath, but the footpath is down there. But this is owned by the guys that own the campsite, so you can walk down there and you can get to the footpath. We're going to go down there another day, probably tomorrow because it's not as windy. It's got a height barrier there that closes up, but we need to get away from here. Oh, I hope this ain't too bad, this audio. We need to get away from here on Tuesday. Today's Saturday. I need to get away from here Tuesday. Oh, it's £20 a night with electric hookup. Happy days, eh? 20 quid a night. Electric hookup. Pucker. So we need to get away from here at about 7, half 7 Tuesday. And Gladys is going to be under the surgeon's knife for about 6 to 8 hours, having all this stuff fitted to her. So I'll show you that, show you where we're going for that when we get it done. But anyway, let's walk down here, see what's down here, and we'll show you about. Right, so at the end of the road now, that's where the campsite is, up the end of that road. It's like a little residential area, little bungalows and that. You're coming off this road and then go down there. But where Sammy is down there is where the shops and apparently the pub is. But it's quite a nice little Sussex village. Let's have a look up here and see what it says on this board that Sammy's reading. So there we are, Upper Beeding Parish Council. Nice little bus stop. That was smashed up and graffitied. Ah, there we go. The small dull shop over there. Post office. Ah, looks like a little general store. Happy days. Let's go and have a butcher's hook. So there we go. Small dull shop. Lottery. There's a cash machine in there. And the post office. Sammy's just gone in to have a look. Post box. And I'll pop in there after Sammy's been in there. And yeah, first impressions, the campsite's nice, you get a really warm welcome, really nice people. Come on Raven, look, there he is. He's had a nice brush, look at him, all glistening. He's got a new bandana on, hasn't you mate? Where's mummy? Got in there. Yeah, first impressions, looks really nice. Oh, I can smell Indian cooking. Guarantee you there'll be an Indian family that own this shop. Oh, it smells flipping lovely. So Sammy reckons the little shop's all right. We're going to pop in there. Well, I'm going to pop in there and get a couple of bits on the way back. But here we go. The Fox. Good food served daily. Real owls. Welcome to the Fox at Small Dull. Let's go and have a look in here, eh? Might as well now we're here. Smells like they're cooking food, smells nice. That looks alright, doesn't it? Little Sussex pub. This really looks familiar, this does actually, this pub. Really familiar. Looks like a nice little pub. Nice outdoor seating area, big car park. Don't think you'll get a motorhome in there, but it's a big car park. There we go. A nice little outdoor seating area. Can sit here in the sun, out the wind. Yeah. There you hold the boy. You can have a bag of salt and vinegar crisps, of course. Yeah, not a bad little boozer. It's dog friendly in this bit. You can eat in this bit here, and they've got a restaurant that side, which is not dog free. You can't take dogs in the restauranty bit, but you can sit here and take your dogs in that bit. Sammy's got a salt and vinegar crisp, and I've got some porky scratchings and a nice pint of Guinness. That looks nice and clean, that Guinness. Looks like a nice Guinness. And Raven's just had a treat. Anyway, just going to sit here and have a nice drink. Out the wind, in the sunshine. Happy days, eh? So we're still at the pub. I don't know if you've seen this beer. It's called Beaver Town. Beaver Town, yeah. They do it in Essex. They do it all over the place. I think it's new. I've not really seen it. But I went into my local, the Whitmore Arms, and they've got bar mats with Beaver Town on it, and they're really nice. They're like really colourful, really nice colours on it. And I said to the lady in there, one of the barmaids, I said, oh, I like that bar mat. You couldn't get me one of them bar mats, could you? And they're like, oh, I've only got them ones. And they had like two in front of each other, so... And I was like, well, can't I have one of them? Oh no, we can't really give you one of them. Anyway, just got into this pub, spoke to the... There was a lady that come out, and who worked here, and she had a Beaver Town t-shirt on. And I said, oh, you ain't got any bar mats in there I could staff or whatever. She went, I'll go and ask. She went in, spoke to the owner, whose name is Lynn. She's a darling. If you come to this campsite, come here and ask for Lynn. She's a really nice lady. And so I thought, I'll pop back in and have a... Anyway, she come out and said, Lynn's having a look for you. Flipping hell, it's windy. She said, Lynn's having a look for you. Anyway, I've just gone in to get another drink. And... look at that! For Gladys. That's well cool, isn't it? I'm well happy. That's it then. Still windy. A nice couple of drinks in there. That little local shop. Went in there. It's got everything in there, everything you possibly want. So, top little campsite. Lovely pub up the road. Nice little shop. Happy flipping days. You can't beat it. In a nice part of the world, Sussex is a beautiful county. I think it's the most densely wooded county in the UK. And it's very windy today. Look at that. Look. It's as windy as. That's a pretty tree. It's obviously Sycamore family. Raven's having a wee. Woo! Crikey! Woo-hoo-hoo! It's well windy. Apparently about 30-35 mile an hour winds today. We're going to head back to the campsite, go and see Gladys. Raven's been spoiled. He's been given loads of treats. Everyone loves Raven. Just bought Sammy some sweeties. She likes a sweetie. And then I might take you for a walk. Go for a walk up the footpaths. Go and see what's about there, right? Fancy that? Yeah, why not, eh? Right. Just come for a walk. It's the next morning, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you all. All you fathers and all you mothers that do a father's job. Or a dad's job. Happy flipping Father's Day. So we've come out the site. We're walking down through the farmyard where the chap told us to go. So we thought we'd take you too. Show you about. A couple of dogs here. Right. Let's make sure he don't jump up, everyone. See you in a bit. Right. So you get to this farmyard. It's not far up that little pathway. And you come to these little finger signs here. And we've chose to go this way, where Sammy is. Because it looks more woodlandy up there. Let's turn you around. I've got my camera on my monopod. And it's the R5 mirrorless camera with the 100 to 500 Canon lens on. Telephoto zoom. Right, Raven? So we haven't been down here before, obviously. So we thought we'd bring you to see what we can see. It's a lovely time of the year. Lots of plants coming up. The hedgerows are blooming. It's blooming lovely. Foxgloves, one of my favourite plants that come up this time of year. It's very poisonous. They make a heart medicine from it, oxalis. There's one to keep an eye out for you. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. Look at those. The old bumblebees love them. Nice little country walk. I think it's going to take us down there through all them woodlands. Lovely. So we're going to head down here now, down this public footpath. Just having a chat with a chap who's a bird recorder of the area, so he gives us a few tips. Always worthwhile stopping someone if they got a pair of binoculars hanging around their neck. But he gives us some nice tips. We'll take you down there and see what's down here. It's like a concrete farm track, but yeah, public footpath as well. There's a couple of wildlife reserves around here. Obviously you can't take the dogs on those, but he told us about a couple of other walks that are around, so but I think we're going to be heading off somewhere else tomorrow. We shall see, and you shall see too. Ah, the old calves in there, look. Some bullocks. Don't know if any of you have watched Jeremy Clarkson's Farm on Netflix. Bloody brilliant. I think in 3 series he's done more for farming, and let's get out of the road, there's a car coming. He's done more for farming than Countryfile have done in about 30 years. Really interesting, just goes to show how much hardship the farms are going through at the moment. It's absolutely disgraceful. They've had all their subsidies cut, so when a crop fails or whatever, they foot the bill. It's flipping unbelievable when you watch it. And the local parish council, flipping, he wants to bring some work and revenue into the local farming community by doing different projects and stuff like that. And every step of the way there's a NIMBY bloke, not in my backyarder, and he's kiboshing it all the way. Absolutely disgraceful. So he's got fingers in the flipping council somewhere. Anyway, yeah, it's lovely along here. So we've got a lot of willow growing in there. Willow likes to grow its roots in water. So there's probably a ditch down there or a little pond, I'd think. There's another one there. It looks like crack willow. But the South Downs is a beautiful area. More cows over there, look. I don't know where this footpath took us. Let's keep going and have a look. They come through this other farmyard. You see the Essex Downs Way signs, and there's a public footpath sign on the corner of that building there. So that is where we're heading. Do like an old farmyard, it's the nuts, isn't it? Brilliant. So that's the back of that farmyard, and then you're out here, look. Beautiful. All out in the South Downs. That's a nice little walk this. You can take us down through another farmyard. Down there, there's a lady lunging a horse. Doing a bit of exercise. Bless you, Sammy. Can't make his mind up today, this weather. Bloody British weather. It's unbelievable, isn't it? But it's just took us through that farmyard, bit of an equestrian centre there. And then you walk down this track, and this takes you down back into Small Dole. Where are the puppies? Go and see if we can get some grub in there. But lovely walk, beautiful walks around here on the South Downs. Absolutely beautiful. And you've got these big rolling hills all around you. Not seen much bird life yet. Seen some goldfinches, linnet, all at a distance, wagtails, usual stuff, gulls, crows, jackdaws, etc. So yeah, Sammy's pointing at something, I ain't got a clue what it is. So we was going to walk down that track, but there's a public footpath sign here, which takes you through here, and this is a footpath. It takes you through these horse fields, takes you down through a woodland to a crossroads in a footpath, and takes you back into Small Dole. Where are the puppies? Right. This is Folly Farm airstrip. There's a hangar over there, so someone's obviously got a light aircraft. It takes across this airstrip, this footpath, and down there. Follow the yellow circles. It's quite a dense woodland. Once you come off that Folly Farm airstrip, continue to walk, it takes you through this little woodland. I love walking through woodlands. What we got in here? Hazel, field maple, oak, got black bryony, which is a creeping plant, like a vine. Lovely, that's hazel. Look. I do like a woodland. just watching some dragonflies flying around here. See all these grass looking plants here, these flowerhead seed heads on. That's soft rush, that, and that's an indicator of groundwater. Only grows where you get groundwater. So this is obviously a boggy area here. There must be some little ponds here because we've seen some dragonflies flying around. There's loads of it, look, all over there. Now inside there, I don't know if you've ever done it, you can split the stem of that, run your thumbnail up the inside of it, and it comes out like a little wiggly worm, like a little, looks like polystyrene. You can use that for fishing bait in a survival situation, and I have done, and it works. It just looks like a little worm. And there's a lot of willow in here as well, so that's obviously really boggy, which is unusual because it's a bit of a hill there. Any road. I think we head down here to a crossroads and then back that way along a footpath, come out to the pub. Just walked all the way up here and now go across this little track through this field opposite us, and that takes us back to Small Dole with a farm track there. I think basically we've just done a great big circle round there through the woods and back down here. That's a nice circular walk. I don't particularly like walking back on myself if I'm going for a walk. I prefer to do a big circle so I see something new all the time. Or is that just me? Am I the only person that does that? But we've just heard some skylarks and also just heard a yellow hammer in the hedgerow. And it sounds a bit like a little bit of bread and no cheese. A little bit of bread and no cheese. If you use your imagination. Brings you down into another woodland. Lovely cool place. It smells lovely in here. Love the smell of a woodland. Come on, around the trees, mate. It's like 28 days later here. So you come out of that, can you hear them seagulls? Sorry, gulls. You come out from there and you come through this little industrial estate and you walk down this footpath here. Keep going. And it takes you to Small Dole. Did I mention there's a pub there? So that walk takes you through that bit of woodland, through like a park with a skateboard rampy thing now, and into this little industrial estate back out on the road. So that was, what's it called? That was called Tottington Woods. Well nice. But it brings you out on this road. Oh look! Result, right opposite the pub. Happy days! And it's open. Lynn's just come out. Sammy said, "You open?" She went, "Yeah, it can be. Happy flipping days." So, let's go and get a pint, eh? Ah, happy days. I've said that quite often during this video. We've just come back in a pub. We're having a nice pint on a Sunday afternoon. And the lovely Lynn who owns this pub, you've got to come here for a pint when you go to this campsite. She said, "Oh, I did think after I gave you that beer mat," she said, "would you like a glass?" And I went, "I'd love one." So she come out. She's given me a Beaver Town pint glass, which is a Tottenham brewery, London, but they've sold out to Heineken, so Heineken now owns it. She gave me a pint glass and she gave Sammy a half pint glass, a tumbler. Look, isn't that nice? Beaver Town. What a flipping darling, eh? But I recommend you come to this pub. The Fox, it does good food. Food smells nice. Bet they're prepping for a Sunday lunch.
They are.
I'll have to stay for a Sunday lunch if you can squeeze one in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave it here. The next one, I've got to go and get me bits done for Gladys, and we're taking her to a place where we're going to get an inverter fitted and a couple of batteries, so she runs off grid. Everything's going to run, all the microwave, the fridge and everything will all run off the batteries once I get that done. So brilliant stuff. But I'll show you that and show you around the place that we're going to and take you into town, because it's going to take 6 to 8 hours. So we're going to have a good old womble round the town. But we can show you about then, can't we? And then from there, we're going to go and see some special friends, and we're going to a show. I'll tell you all about that in the next video. How about that? Anyway, from me, Raven, and from the lovely Sammy, we'll see you all later. You stay safe, you stay sane, look after yourselves. Catch you on the flip side, eh? Bye!